lovelies. This is 5 Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Love You Brown. Thank you so much for listening. I'm thrilled that you're here. And today I had a question about ignoring reality, and if ignoring reality is a good way to detach from your manifestation, or a good way to, live in the wish fulfilled. And let's just talk about it. So, I feel like I frequently say, if you feel called, like ignoring your reality resonates with you, and you feel like that is really something that would be helpful, like just not being in that space in your imagination, just kind of, just ignoring it. If that's what you feel like is the best route for you to move forward with being in the wish fulfilled, or, to believe that you can have your manifestation, then I think you should try that for sure. But what I've found more helpful is just accepting your current reality, no matter what it looks like in this moment. And you just accept it and you say, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's what it is. Like, whatever. But not stopping there and not living, not sort of wallowing in that, not staying there, not choosing that current reality. If it's not the reality that matches your manifestation, you're not staying there. You're acknowledging it and you're accepting it as what is. But just accepting something as what is doesn't mean that you're going to be stuck in that place forever, right? So, and it doesn't mean that you can't have your manifestation. And so the thing that you're doing when you're selecting something with your imagination, the thing that you're doing when you're manifesting something is it's where your dominant focus is. And so if your dominant focus is on what the current reality says are the facts of the matter, and like you feel kind of stuck and your imagination keeps returning there, and you just keep looking at it and going like, okay, well, this is what it is. Now that can get tricky, right? Acceptance does not mean that you are focused on it. It doesn't mean that you are staying there and choosing that to be your future. It just means that, whatever is in this current moment, my specific person didn't text me back. My specific person is not in contact with me. I don't have this money in my bank account. Like, whatever the actual current reality is of this moment, just because you accept it in this moment, that's just really a place to put what's happening now and your feelings, like a way to kind of dissolve it. And then you return your focus to your manifestation. You return your focus inside in your internal world, in your imagination, to selecting what it is you do want. And then you want your dominant focus to stay there. And now, if the current reality sort of backs up in your imagination, or just, there it is, you can accept it again. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. And then move along, go back into your dominant focus being what you want. And so I really, and so like I said at the very beginning of this, if ignoring feels like a strategy that would work for you and you feel really drawn to that and you want to do that, by all means, please try that. I don't think that there's any really wrong step you can take, right? All of the people who are talking about manifesting are doing it from their own perspective, from their own thing that's worked for them. And really, it's coming from inside of you. So really anything can work as long as you believe it's going to work, and as long as that's where your dominant focus is. And so I think that's fine. I think there's nothing wrong with ignoring your reality. I don't think it's necessary though, especially if you are kind of hung up on it and you feel like, I just can't ignore this. I can't ignore my bank account or my, situation with my specific person or whatever. You don't have to. You don't have to do that. The deal is that you also can't stay there and marinate in it and choose that over and over again with your focus. You can accept it and acknowledge it and be fine with it and be just chill and unbothered, and then return your focus in your internal world to exactly what you want so that you can manifest exactly what you want. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so much for listening. And with that, may you manifest exactly what you want.